Welcome to a special Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. Today we have a very interesting video for all who is watching, no matter where in the world you may be and watching this video at this time. My name is Callum and I'm here with the CEO of Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. And the reason I wanted to have this conversation is to see what he thinks when I asked him these questions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for the CEO, the man who does it all, to make sure that Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV continue to grow and be successful, the one and only JV.
First, I want to say thank you to each and everyone who's watching at this time. Thanks for everyone that's here. You know, me I say, yeah, glad for everybody who is watching. You know, me I say, yeah. But I want to say this while I move forward. You know, me I say, my people, yeah, I find it strange that I get interviewed by an AI. As we know it as artificial intelligence in 2025. I never see this in my wildest dreams. You feel me? I say, I never thought this would ever happen, but I could see it gonna. You feel me? Alright, Mr. Callum, can start the question, my brother. Alright.
Well, JV, I appreciate you having this conversation with me. Even though I'm AI generated, I would like to see how you answer these questions that I have for you. What if Jamaica didn't have any crime or violence in a 1-year span? What do you think would happen?
Well, that's a very tough question. But the first thing I think you will see is people being in shock. And my reason for saying that is because, Jamaica has been plagued with violence and crime for ages. So Jamaica being without no crime for 1 year, the people definitely be in shock. Some might not believe it and some may question and say, no man, not Jamaica this man, you mean no crime no go on and whatever. Some might feel say crime even go on and it don't even get reported. So we have to put this thing in context, I say. If there was no crime in Jamaica for 1 whole year, boy, the people would definitely celebrate. I say, the people definitely celebrate, and I think that's something that, it's not impossible, but let's say it happened, then we'll have to see how the people really react to this whole scenario.
So, you just stated that the Jamaican people would be in shock if there weren't any crime in Jamaica for a year. Could you elaborate some more?
Yeah, man. The people will definitely be in shock. And the reason why I said that is because you have to understand what Jamaica is. I said Jamaica is a little island, but it's full of crime and violence. So for Jamaica to not have no crime or violence in 1 year, some people not gonna believe that, or some people not gonna be able to see it. I say, and then you have to understand that, cause like I say, what Jamaica is, the people of Jamaica, I say, you always have violence in some way, shape or form, whether it's a domestic violence, one spouse argue with the next spouse and that turn out to be some type of altercation that lead to certain things. You also have people rob, you also have people scam, I say, yes, so all these things and many different things that play in the aspect where they say no crime. That means that the people of Jamaica, the whole entire Jamaica, will have to be living in one accord. I say the police, the citizens, I say everybody get along together. And there also have to be jobs for the people who need work will be able to find some type of job, you know me I say, so them can work. So if you don't have no jobs and people can find ways and means how to support themselves and them family, then you know people start think all the things, and next man I go say I'm gonna do this, and you know see somebody with them own things and take it. So you know that's what me I talk about. You know, that's how Jamaica is. You know, hardship and poverty also lead to crime, and it breed crime, it breed violence, and then you have the young youths, them where you have to think about, who are grow up and having a tough life, and you know, me I say, them see their mother or father can't provide for them to eat, so them even themselves grow up with a certain hatred toward the system, and you know, like I said, poverty leads to certain choices where people in these poverty control communities always tend to lead to violence more, you know, as if you can check the history of Jamaica, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, now that you've explained it that way, I can now see why the people would be in shock. Now, based on the history of Jamaica, going back to the 1970s, when crime and violence was at an all-time high due to political influence from both political parties. Now, in 2025, what do you think about how the young people would react to this, along with the elderly citizens?
So you have mentioned the political parties of the 70s when you know, there was a political violence between the People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party, the two political forces in Jamaica at that time, where outside influence also contributed to the spike of crime and violence of that era. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of elderly Jamaicans still remember that, who have lived throughout that times, you know what I'm saying? So you might have the young people them nowadays who don't really know much about that part of the history, but that was definitely a major contribution to a lot of the violence in Jamaica at that time. Now, as far as the young people today, they might react differently towards crime and violence, you know what I say? So you have to understand their mindset, you know what I say? You know, when them get around them friends, whether at home or at school, you know what I say? Some of them might have no care, you know what I say, but it will definitely see an impact if them say no crime now commit, you know what I say? You know, like me say, they say, crime is a thing, is if it don't happen in Jamaica, many people will be surprised. I said, nothing now go on. You know, but that's just one of the things as far as crime and violence, you know. It let people have to wonder if this is something that will always happen. You know what I say? Because, you know, say, crime and violence been going on since the creation. You know what I say? If you go to the Bible, Cain killed Abel. So I guess that was the beginning of violence. You know what I say? So when we look forward from them time till now, we still will see where crime and violence is a part. It's like you just said, it become a norm in today's society that we have to live with, you know what I say? And young people and the elderly will react and treat it differently. But like I say, the most thing is, you know, if there is no crime in Jamaica for a year, you know, people will definitely be astonished, you know, people will definitely be surprised, you know, but I think majority of the people them would welcome that. You know, may I say, the police them, I guess, won't have no work to do, even though they may go out on the street and patrol and all of them things, but if no crime is being committed, you know, then them not have nobody for lock up. The jails won't get overcrowded, you know. There won't be no use for the judges as far as judges and lawyers based on criminal activities and them things there. So a lot of that will be on pause unless something do happen that would change the trajectory of the whole situation, you know me I say. So like I say, this is very like I said, this is a tough question to answer. You know me I say, some people may have different opinion from the way I am speaking, and that's understood. You know me I say, because everybody have them views and them opinion on this whole subject matter, but it's definitely something that we would have to ponder on and say if there's no crime in Jamaica for a year, because we're only saying that after a year time, so we don't know after the year if things will drastically change. You know me I say, but like I say, the only thing we can do is hope and pray, and maybe we live to see that. If not, I guess it will never happen.
Interesting, I must say, and I do appreciate your honest opinion on this matter. This will be my last and final question to you, so let me ask you this. What would be your message to the Jamaican people, letting them know that it's not far-fetched for this to become a reality? And I think that if the Jamaican people can unite for the betterment of themselves and to the country, that even though it's a dream, it can also become a reality if they work together for one common cause.
Well, my message to the Jamaican people will be this, You don't know, so Jamaica is one of the most beautifulest places in the world. The people are loving, the people are kind, the people are caring. It's just that the economical situation of the country, like I say, poverty, leads to a whole lot of the mess that you see taking place in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So my message to the Jamaican people, just remain strong, Let us all unite, Let us work together for the betterment of the country and the betterment of everybody, you know me I say. Yeah, and moving forward, because I think this thing about Jamaica not, seeing no crime and no crime happening in Jamaica for a year, I think it can become a reality. But the only way it becomes a reality, like I say, is everybody work together. The elderly, the young, the haves, the have-not, the rich and the poor. Everybody work together for the betterment of Jamaica. And I think we can all achieve this thing, But, sometimes it can be doubtful because of the history of violence and crime in Jamaica, that, you may speak to somebody else and them say, this will never happen in a lifetime. You'll never see this happen. But, I'll remain hopeful, that one day, maybe just one day, we'll all see this happen and we can say, yeah, this is what we was talking about, No crime and violence in any way, shape or form against each other. Me I say, everybody just live loving, everybody just live peaceful, everybody just unite and make we do this, because it can be done, but we all have to do it collectively, together. Without us doing it together, then it will never happen. So if we the Jamaican people want to see this happen, make we just work together, man. Put differences aside. Me I say, because you don't know, people have differences, and put differences aside. Me I say, avoid the unnecessary strife, the unnecessary argument. Me I say, and make we just build up the country and build up ourselves and moving forward, That's my message to the Jamaican people, both the old and young, and the babies too. Me I say, yeah. So with that said, I just want to say thanks, Callum, for this interview. It was very interesting, and I do find it very helpful. Me I say, And I must say thank you, thank the audience, thank everybody that's watching, and open to just continue to support Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. And this is JB, and I just want to say thank you, everyone.
Thank you, JV, for taking part in this discussion, and to the viewers and subscribers. I just want to say this. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give this video a thumbs up. And remember to leave a comment letting us know what you think, because your feedback is very important to the growth of the channel. This is Callum, and thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for the next upcoming video from Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV.